From the signalsaz.com studio, it's the best, worst podcast you've ever heard. And now, the Ronnie and Bo Show, brought to you by Prescott Realty and Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service.
Oh,
what?
My goodness.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. This is foreign.
I feel naked.
Do you?
Yes, because we do a podcast and now people can see what we're doing.
Your beard's
what is
long
this?
enough, it's going to cover. So we're good.
What?
This is the Ronnie and Bo Show.
The video version.
It's the video version of the audio version of the podcast.
And we're originating from Talking Glass Media Studios.
Right here at signalsaz.com. And that is the best because people can actually see us.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that is the best.
Well, I've been the only one subjected to the visual of you, and now we're broadening that scope. So I don't know how that's going to go. But this is the Ronnie and Bo Show. It's brought to you by Prescott Realty and Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service.
They're great guys. Louis Gomez, it's a family-owned business, and they're
Right.
fantastic folks. We get all our cars taken care of by Prescott Tire Pros, so
Yeah.
we really like them.
Exactly. You can give them a call at 928-776-0205 or go to PrescottTirePros.com.
We also want to thank Prescott Realty,
Right.
our very first sponsor.
Yeah.
And Lorinda Johnson, John Rocha. Oh, I got to tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
I was out somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where I was. And a young, beautiful lady comes up to me and says, "Are you Bo Woods?" And I said, "Oh, man, maybe my beard precedes me."
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And she says, "I'm Kylie Elliott, and you guys talk about me on the podcast."
Yes.
Yeah, she's a first-time home buyer.
First time, and that's
Expert.
how they operate. Those specialists they've got there at Prescott Realty, and so you can call them for a no-commitment free consultation. 928-499-8700.
Man, you good.
Number.
You're good. You're good. I can't believe you can remember all that stuff.
No, but look, Bo, like we have.
Well, you know, when
normally,
we're doing our podcast, when
Right.
we're not on video, every wall is covered with notes. Because we can't remember anything. But now we're just flying by the seat of our pants, aren't we?
right. Well, when we have an actual table,
We have a desk, a real desk.
and we don't have mic stands. Normally, I have Harry Potter books,
And I have
that
two
are
Bibles.
propped up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
And Bo, you have Bibles.
By the way, I
You're
love
more
this.
spiritual.
I love this. Let me see if I can get this seat undone. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to mess with Torrance, the camera guy.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Ronnie?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
You're
much
good.
better. This
Can
is
I
much
just-
better.
Can I lower you?
No,
down?
don't. You
Okay.
just did, huh?
No, that's good.
You're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait a
look,
minute.
See?
Now
I'm
we're
short
now we're out of frame. I don't know. We
No,
just
that
messed
works.
up.
All right.
Okay.
But it's Christmas season, and we get to actually be here in this Talking Glass Media Studios at signalsaz.com.
This is fun.
And they are also the bit sponsor
Yeah, that's right.
for.
They're
I
the
think
studio sponsor
We are
from the Signals AZ studio
exactly.
Yeah.
Which is my goodness.
for
This is
Ronnie and Bo's podcast.
a joy.
There's actually an audience here.
Yeah,
We have our first live studio audience. Yes,
This is good. We can build on this.
There's two of them, which is nice. So that's exciting. And but I think you know what we haven't done
What?
in a long time
What?
is the Who Can Top Who
Oh, that's right.
on
In
this day
Today in History.
Yeah.
We can never get that right, can we?
No.
It's
but-
brought to you by Signals AZ. So what we do is we just look at this date in history and we try to top each other, right?
Right.
And I think I got a good one for you. I think
you?
I'm top you this time. What do you
No,
have? You want to start?
No, you're not going to win today.
I think I am. It's the Christmas season. I think I got one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. What
On this date in 1974, Santa Claus came down the chimney in Houston, Texas, and left me a puppy. Did I win?
No, you didn't win.
Oh,
On
wait a
this
minute.
day
No,
in
no, it's not
1974,
December 25th. I'm sorry.
I was about 6 months years old.
Oh,
6 months,
so what?
6
What?
months years?
Yeah,
6
there you go.
months old.
6 years, month old.
So I didn't. My mom got a present. She got
Okay.
me.
Okay. So go ahead. Give us something that happened on this date in history.
All right. On this day in history, in 1783,
There you go. There you go with the 18th century. Okay,
Right.
lay it on me.
William Pitt the Younger.
Uh-huh.
Is Brad Pitt's little brother.
Is it?
Yeah. He became the
William.
youngest ever British prime minister at the age of 24. Did you know that, Bo?
No, I did not know that. He was a prime minister at the age of 24.
Right.
Is that what you just said?
Yep. And then this is a good one right here.
Okay.
Because, and you should know this.
Uh-huh.
And that's why, like, I'm going to win
no.
because
Here-
this is a radio trivia that I know
Oh.
that you don't know.
Okay.
And I know it because
Okay.
it's here.
Well, let me give you mine
and
first.
it's,
If you
it's
think
also
you're gonna
on
top
my
me with that
screen.
one. Oh, yeah, that's nice. No, let me give you one.
Oh, okay.
Because I want you to save that one to hit me over the head with,
Okay.
Since you're so confident that that's going to win. Mm-hmm. On this date in 1843,
yes,
A Christmas Carol is published.
Really?
Yes.
Dickens.
Yeah, Dickens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was published on this date in 1843.
Okay, well,
just in time for Christmas stories.
That is.
So do you want to give up? Did I beat you? Or do you have one for me?
We'll let the viewers decide. Okay. On this day in history, in 1958, Bo, the first radio broadcast from space.
I did not know that.
Happened. Yeah. So U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower had a Christmas message that went out from space. It said, "To all mankind, America's wish for peace on earth and goodwill to men everywhere."
I find it hard to believe that Dwight D. Eisenhower got in a rocket that Kennedy made and got up there in 1969 and then got in a time travel machine to go back to 1958 and gave us our first radio message from the moon.
Well, that's how he passed away.
It wasn't from the moon. It was from space.
Right. It's okay. All right. I have another good one here.
Oh, boy.
In this day in history, in 1960, Frank Sinatra's first session was recorded with Reprise Records.
What was the song? Do you know?
It was called Ring-a-Ding-Ding.
Oh, come on. Now you're pulling my leg.
Yeah, Kiss My Ring-a-Ding-Ding.
Oh, ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. You taught me.
You have nothing?
No, that's right.
In 1974, which, again, my birth year.
I was just joking about that. Are you
this
sure?
day in history, the Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh.
James Bond film.
I like that one.
Roger Moore. Who's your favorite Bond? Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. Connery was pretty good.
Yeah, he's hard to beat.
But I think Roger Moore was probably more my.
That's
years.
when I grew up. I'm a Roger Moore guy.
They got a new guy coming out.
Yeah, have they announced
Craig
him
anymore?
yet?
It's not Craig. Roger. Well, anyways, but
I don't know. Well, there you go. And just for the record, on this day in history, Jake Gyllenhaal was born. So happy birthday, Jake!
That's for the female viewers of the Ronnie and Bo podcast.
Right. Well, and for the Russian viewers, also Leonid Brezhnev.
Really?
Yeah,
he was born on this day.
This day in history, some year that I don't.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
Or somebody.
Yep, they're buddies.
What? Were they born in the same hospital? Were they twins? Is that what you're inferring?
Separated at birth,
they were twins,
Bo. Yeah.
In decades.
So that's Who Can Top Who on this day in history.
Brought to you by signalsaz.com. All right,
awesome.
So what do you got for us, man?
Well, you know what?
Christmas is just around the corner. We've done a couple of podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, about Christmas. We've done the
12 days. We did Christmas music.
Yep.
But there are some rather, I don't know if they're weird, but they're interesting traditions for Christmas around the globe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so we've got some of those pulled up right here.
You mean like I got you. Like Christmas Eve, you go out in the back and you run around in the backyard naked. That's a big one. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So we're going to go that way, right?
Is that the Woods Christmas tradition?
We're not talking about our own Christmas traditions?
Stay away from Prescott Valley on Christmas. If you see a naked bearded man running wild, it's just
don't trip in the pudding. That's all I have to say.
Grab an extra stocking.
Give us some what do you call them?
Well, these are kind of interesting, weird, wonderful traditions from around the world.
Okay, lay it on me.
First is the Giant Lantern Festival. Have you been to that one?
No. Is that anything like the hot air balloon festival in Albuquerque?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's found in the Philippines. And the city of San Fernando is the Christmas capital of the Philippines, like Prescott is the Christmas Arizona's Christmas city.
That's just north of North Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
San Fernando?
Yeah, right. No, this is the Asian version of that. Okay. Right. So in the Philippines, they have the Giant Lantern Festival. It's held each year on the Saturday before Christmas Eve. Okay, so we're coming up on that here.
You just said Saturday before Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
you couldn't just say they couldn't make it the Saturday before Christmas?
No.
It has to be before Christmas Eve.
Bo, don't.
So isn't the Saturday before Christmas Eve Couldn't they also say it's a Saturday before Christmas?
Bo, don't ruin. I mean, this is
these are
time-old tradition.
I know, but these are Christmas traditions.
You're
These aren't Christmas
these
Eve
poor
traditions.
people that just want to have some fun and throw their lanterns.
The San
up.
Fernando Valley is overpopulated. We don't care about them anyways.
It's in the Philippines.
What?
Okay, so what they do, here's what they do.
What do they do?
The festival attracts spectators from all over the country and across the globe. 11 barangays.
I know that.
You're familiar with the barangays.
That's part of the 12 Days of Christmas song. 11 barangays, barangay, right?
No. The 11 barangays are villages. A barangay is Filipino for village. Yeah. They take part in the festival and
Don't
a
look that
competition.
up. Don't look that up. Don't Google that. He doesn't know what village means
you
in Singapore.
might get yourself in trouble.
Go
This is
the villages.
It's a competition
between the barangays.
It's as fierce as everyone pitches in trying to build the most elaborate lantern.
You know, on our block.
Yeah.
At Christmas time, the barangays are the most obnoxious. You should see the lights that they
well,
put around
I don't know.
house.
In your neighborhood, if you're running around naked as your tradition, I'm sure these people are not the craziest.
Okay.
But these lanterns originally were simple creations, half meter in diameter, but now people have gone crazy. And they use this Japanese origami paper, light the lantern, make them elaborate, and then
do they go
send
down?
them
Do
up
they go
in the air?
in the air or on the water?
No, they send them up in.
I saw a Disney movie once where it went on the water. That's not the same thing, is it?
Tangled.
Okay,
yeah.
Tangled.
Okay, so Philippines, you've got the giant lantern
festival.
festival.
I don't necessarily believe that I think you made that up. I'm not necessarily.
No, I'm looking. They can see. I'm looking at the screen. You can't pull that.
No, I think you're making barangies up. I think you're just making these words up. Next, you're going to tell me there's some kind of goat in Sweden.
Well, as chance would have it,
chance would have it. You're blaming it on chance.
I'm blaming it on torrents. The Gavle goat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. What's the 2 dots over the A?
Oh, that's pronounced
Gavle goat.
Yeah, in Sweden.
Some Sweden. They have a giant goat. Look how big this is.
As a matter of fact, it says it's a 13-meter tall goat, which means we don't have any idea how tall that is.
I have no idea.
How many feet in a meter? 3 feet in a yard?
I think it's close to a yard.
What?
So
oh boy,
I have no idea. Yeah, no. So since 1960,
their milk cartons are the different size too.
Exactly.
They're in liters,
right? And it's goat milk.
Oh, is it really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
They milk this giant 30-foot goat for
yeah.
Christmas. Actually, that has nothing to do with it. So there is some sort of tradition in Sweden having to do with a goat.
Milking a goat tradition.
Since 1966.
The milking the goat tradition is in the summertime. This goat tradition is in the wintertime on the Wednesday before the day before Christmas Eve.
And if you want to milk a barangay, that's a whole different tradition altogether.
Got to wear gloves.
We're just going to go skip this one because it's getting gross. Krampus.
What is Krampus? Is that a place?
Krampus has a horrific photo as we pull this up here. It is very scary. Don't show the kids. Krampus.
I don't know. I don't know if I would categorize it as scary. It sort of looks like you if you put some cardboard toilet rolls on your head. We need to do that.
Okay, so Krampus.
Hold on. Make a Ronnie and Bo note.
Okay.
We're going to take toilet paper rolls and we are going to reenact Krampus in one of these videos. Okay.
This is a very.
And then we'll put those pictures up side by side.
Very Ronnie and Bo Krampus.
If you want to go Google while you're listening or whatever, what is that? Is that thing a Krampus or is it Krampus, Austria? Is it City Krampus?
Let me see.
I don't know.
Oh no. Okay, Krampus.
Nicholas's evil accomplice.
Nicholas's evil accomplice.
Oh, cool.
His name is Krampus. And it's a beast-like demon creature that roams city streets, frightening kids and punishing the bad ones.
I just want you to
makes sense because the song, right? They say
Santa
knows if you're naughty or nice,
and Krampus knows when you're bad.
But this takes it a step further. Yeah. He doesn't just know if you're naughty. Krampus
so
is
the
evil.
The guilt trip isn't enough that you put on kids.
Right.
You need to have
or how creepy it is that he knows when you're sleeping.
Yeah, no, you don't want that guy to know when you're sleeping. No. Okay, I want everybody listening and watching to think of Ronnie with a little white makeup, and then a couple of
horns.
maybe not ram's horns, but maybe not toilet paper rolls, maybe paper towel rolls.
Yeah, they need to be
longer. We can put those right about there.
Yeah,
and you'd be
Krampus.
A good Krampus.
And then it says in the first week of December, young men dress up as Krampus and frighten children. with clattering chains and bells, and so that's Krampus for you. And then should we?
Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, this is a good one.
I like this one. Okay, so now what have we
and
hit?
I don't remember.
Hit Barangay, which is Philippines,
and the lanterns. And then the goat
in Sweden, and then we have the Krampus in Austria.
By the way, next year we're going to get little outfits, or whatever you call that. Not outfits, but not outfits. We're not turning into cheerleaders. We're going to get costumes, and I'm going to get a Santa costume, and you're going to get a Krampus costume. Okay.
Okay.
That's next year. That'll be our next year's. We don't have time this year, but that'll be our next year's Christmas card.
Okay.
Santa and Krampus.
I like that.
And it sort of matches the names. Sort of match our personalities. Because I'm sort of jovial and Santa, and you're sort of Krampus.
And I'm sort of
sometimes
demonic and beastly.
You're a Krampus.
Cramp your style, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so lastly, we're going to take you to Japan. Konnichiwa. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
What?
Anata no mae wa nan desu ka?
What?
Watashi no namae wa Ron desu.
Hey, Torrance.
That's all the Japanese I know.
Torrance, I need little words underneath it.
Yeah,
what is that called? What is that called?
Subtitles.
I need subtitles on this, Torrance. I think you just called me a name in Japanese.
No, I just, I don't know. You don't know what I said. But,
okay.
So there's the Kentucky Fried Christmas in Japan. It's the Kentucky Fried Christmas dinner in Japan.
It is a huge tradition, and we're not joking about this.
And so Christmas is really gaining some traction there in Japan, but it turns out that some new traditions are springing up, and the one that is hanging on the most has to do with KFC.
Yeah, they love KFC over there in Japan. Yeah.
Which, by the way, you bear a striking resemblance to... Colonel.
Either that or one of the actors that played the
right. You will.
Why did they have Reba McEntire playing the Colonel? I didn't understand that.
I don't know.
That was Madison Avenue stuff. I didn't understand
that is disturbing.
That ad campaign.
Right. So what happens is the Japanese, it turns out, are loving KFC at Christmas.
Wow.
And
it's a Christmas Day feast.
Right. And so
Japanese families. How does KFC keep up?
Yeah,
I guess they have to,
I don't know. That strikes me odd. I mean, that seems so American, and I have friends in the Czech Republic.
Yes.
And they have a Christmas tradition of eating carp for Christmas, which that's gross. But they they go get a carp, no joke, alive. They fill their bathtub with water,
swimming in the
bathtub? It's swimming in there. And then on Christmas Day, they go in, they get it, they kill it, and then they cook it up. No joke.
So I guess that's freshness, but they couldn't buy it on Thursday and put it in the freezer for a day and a half?
Yeah.
They got to put it in their bathtub and wake up in the morning and then fry it up. Because the carp store is not going to be open on Christmas.
Right. No, that's true.
So you think you could buy it a couple of days before, but they want it in the bathtub swimming before they eat it.
They want it really fresh.
Good for them.
Now this is kind of the opposite. Rather than fresh, they're going to go with KFC on Christmas. And so there's a Christmas Day feast that the Japanese love. It's KFC. But now there's a festive menu, this says, that will be advertised on the KFC Japan website.
So
and if you don't understand Japanese, it says the picture will look delicious. Pictures on the menu.
Okay.
With everything from a Christmas-themed standard bucket to a premium roast bird feast.
So this is not a tradition, but my wife and I, way back when we were dating,
right,
we were thinking about something, and I said, go get a bucket of chicken. She said, I'll go out and get some food, and we'll bring it back, and we'll just eat in.
Right.
So I said, all right, go get a bucket of chicken.
Okay.
And this is in the 90s. And she goes in, and she comes back with a box of KFC.
Oh, okay.
And
rectangle, not a bucket.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it really upset me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it
a small thing.
Bucket.
Yeah. And I said, you can't get a bucket of chicken?
Yeah.
They didn't have buckets. I said, now you're lying. It's a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, that's.
And so we have that little ongoing tiff. I thought I'd just bring the podcast to a screeching halt with that.
That's a full circle.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I think what we've learned today on the Ronnie and Bo Show: weird traditions, wonderful traditions.
I learned that you can do this with a chair.
Yeah.
Come in and out of focus.
I learned that Bo likes to have a tradition on Christmas of running naked in his neighborhood.
Nobody else does that?
And that Satan is using some
looks
sort of
a
demonic,
lot like Ronnie with paper towel rolls.
Yeah, Krampus.
We're going to get him made up
Saint
like that.
Nicholas demonic partner.
Well, this is fun. Our very first video podcast.
Right here from the Talking Glass Media Studios in
at Signals AZ.
Yeah,
and I'm glad you got through that because you had to sort of. I was expecting expecting you to fumble it, and you didn't.
Okay.
So I apologize.
Thanks for laughing, though, in the middle.
I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
The Prescott, there you go. Speaking of messing up,
Yeah.
the Ronnie and Bo Show brought to you by Prescott Tire Pros Automotive. Go see Louie. We just urge you, if you're not already a customer of Louie and Prescott Tire Pros over at 1635 West Iron Springs Road, we just urge you to maybe try to get an oil change or something. Just do something, a small investment that will allow them to earn your business. You're going to be very happy.
Yeah.
And you're also going to be happy with Prescott Realty. We're doing our home.
You're in the middle of
I say we.
not me and you.
My wife and I are in the middle of doing our home, and I've been talking to John Rocha.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. You upgrade your home. You put new flooring in. You do new paint job. It's beautiful. Yeah. I mean, wait till you see you saw some of it, but we're very, very happy with the outcome. We changed the baseboards. We made it more modern. All that stuff. Okay,
cool.
little small things, right? And the problem is, and maybe it's just my problem, but when you do that, you instantly want to sell it.
I know you don't. You don't even get to enjoy it.
You don't want to. Yeah, and so do you want to sell it and not enjoy it, or do you want to enjoy it until it gets run down again?
Right.
But anyway, so I'm talking to John Rocha about maybe.
Well, and they're so good at that because they'll come and coach you.
That's right.
They'll say, hey, this is a good time to buy, or this is a good time to sell, or hey, why don't you hang on, or why don't you do these improvements? You can call them for a no commitment free consultation, and they'll help you out. 928-499-8700. That's Prescott Realty or Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service. PrescottTirePros.com. You can check out all the services they provide. So
now we know on a podcast what to do when we end it. We just pull the volume down. What do we do now when we're video? Can we go out of focus or something? How do you end a video podcast?
Maybe we just
do we just lean back and that's it, huh? There you go. All right. Yeah. There we go. Had fun. Good.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Ronnie and Bo Show, available on your favorite podcast provider. Please connect with the Ronnie and Bo Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and RonnieandBoShow.com. Send comments to RonnieandBoShow@gmail.com. This is your announcer speaking. I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly.